Alrighty, folks. Our apologies for the refresh, but we wanted to make sure we took care of this little issue, and it looks like we got her taken care of, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Knock on the wood about 4, 5, 6 times. We do have some heavy winds in the Vegas area today, so we think that's probably been the issue.
Yep. So we just kind of refreshed everything, and it's rolling about as well as we're going to get it, I think. So.
We do sincerely apologize for having to start and then stop after such a short amount of time, right. But we wanted to make sure to give you guys the best action we could, and that's exactly what we've tried to do. So
yeah, he already sounds perfect, so I don't have to worry about that. But it needs to look perfect too. You know?
Well, this is the Wisconsinites, Bob Anderson. Bob Anderson, Matt Graff, Steve Diker, and John Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Quality team here. And did we get the information on who they're taking on? I think we just saw the team, actually. Yeah, we just saw these guys on our Radikal board here.
Yes, we sure did. It's Brandon Kessler right here. Brandon Kessler is playing with Freddie Steinhauser, Jordan Witten, and Cody Davidson, who is freshly married as of today.
Isn't that crazy? Totally good.
Thomas, man, congratulations on that. You could have just gotten married here, apparently, just like Cody Davidson did yesterday. But obviously, if your wife's not down for that, word of advice, happy wife, happy life. So you do that, buddy, but congratulations. That's awesome. Here is Freddie Steinhauser. Let's see what Freddie can do. Going to try and hit more 16s than that. There's the point lead. Let's see if he looks over at it. He tried a little shift, but does not hit it. It's always a risky move, especially with Bob Anderson coming up behind you. Man, look at that. This team from Wisconsin is, I believe, 4 Booyah Cup players. That's a pretty decent team from Wisconsin in the Black Saddle Saloon. One of my favorite things this weekend has been meeting the Wisconsinites, Scuba Steve. But Brandon Kessler, oh, and he does not get it done either. So they take another stab at it, don't get it done. Here is Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve Diker. Gonna try and hit some 15s. There's 3 of them. Ooh, just missed the second one, but he's going to look over the 16s and gets it. That's the difference, guys. Who's going to hit that trip and stab it? In leg number 1, it's the Wisconsinites. All right, Freddie's going to try and hit some bowls. Is he going to take a stab at the close on the 15s again? No, he stays there for all 3. I like that move. Question is, what is Bob going to do? Guys, do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that share button for us. This is the Team Cricket round 1 of the Masters level. This is Bob Anderson. He's playing with Wisconsin's Steve Diker, John Pilgrim, and Matt Graff. And then the team from Ohio, there's Brandon Kessler, Freddie Steinhauser, Jordan Witten, and Cody Davidson. Yeah, look at the love we got for both these teams in the chat. Make sure to hit that share button. Let everyone know what you're watching, that your friends are here on the stream, people you know and love. We always appreciate that. Get these numbers boosted up. Scuba with a double bull on the first dart, and that'll do it. As I believe leg number 1 goes to the Wisconsinites. Yeah, Dason is fantastic. 25 years old, and just a heck of a kid. Oldest of 13, actually oldest of 17 kids total. So big brother extraordinaire for sure. And the maturity is right there. All right, Jordan Witten stepping up here. And only gets a 1 mark to start. So John Pilgrim, our first look at John, is going to look down on the. Nah, he's going to try and take a lot of 20s here. As I believe Bob is tuning in to make sure I'm not saying anything bad about him. No, I'm kidding. It's a different Bob Anderson, I believe. And John is going to let him off the hook no matter what he does here on Dart 3. We got to watch John Pilgrim play as a Division II CSE Challenger Series match early on in the CSE session. Great player. All right, this is our first look here at Cody Davidson. Again, got married yesterday, and he has been throwing like there's not a care in the world. Cole, I will say that out loud. Go Shooters from Watertown, South Dakota. Here is Matt Graff. Another fantastic shot. Yep, and we see a 6 mark out of him. Gets a lot of points there. 120 of them to be exact. And Jordan's going to be forced into a little bit of a point battle. And he has the lower number. And he only gets 1 of them. So let's see if the stab happens here for John Pilgrim. He can go straight at him if he wants. He's thinking about what he's going to do right here. He's calming the nerves a little bit, which he should not have. John's a class player. And contrary to belief, I'm not just saying that because he is standing 12 feet from me while he throws. I don't like the move. I will tell him that. I don't like the move from the 19s after dart number 1. Because if you're banking on a trip 19 on the first dart, it's not the right dart. You have 3 darts in hand. You need 3 marks to close, and you hit the first mark. I mean, the math still plays out the right way if you're going to stay there. With 2 marks needed and 2 darts left. But Matt Graff is going to take care of him. He'll stay there now. Scuba, get off the stream. You're playing darts right now. He's not looking. I don't think he's listening to it, obviously. All right, let's see what Jordan can do. He's got to hit a trip 18 here at least. And only a single. So opens up the door for John just to kind of run a little bit. If John stabs that first trip 18, he's going to move to the 17s pretty quickly. And if he stabs that one, he's going to move over to the 16s. He would like a white horse here. Now he'll move over a touch. That first start's a little bit blocked for him. And he throws pretty much the exact same dart and laughs about it. And I think his teammates are giving him crap for it back there. Only a 3 mark, but he gets his job done. Cody is going to try and get a lot of 17s. Oh, wow, just wires it on the outside, and boy, that's tough. That is a tough one there. And here's Matt Graff. He hit a 6 mark his first time up. You're right. He does have a heck of a wrist twist, but he controls what he does with his wrist twitch. Wow, that's a good observation there on the follow through, Eric. I appreciate that, bud. Eric Ramsey, great ND darter. And there's a nice trip, but Jordan's not too excited about that, as he knows that's not enough. John's going to close the 16s first, ideally. Yep, there they go. Great action in this throw. It just goes right eye line. I just don't know how he doesn't block his entire view with his hand before he shoots that dart. Oh, just wires on the outside. Yes, Amber, this is team cricket. This is just round 1. So they play all 5 legs no matter what in this round robin. Instead of looking it up, I'm just going to speculate. No, I'm kidding. Let me look up how many teams are in each division for you. I know the top 2 will advance to tomorrow. But let me check out everything else. Yeah, so there's one level that has 6 teams, or one bracket that has 6 teams, but the other divisions have 5 teams in them. So this division here, I'm going to try and look and see if I can give you an update. I did look it up. This is the second to last round that they're playing currently. Black Saddle and Team Kessler right here. That is Matt Graff. Tried to close out the leg right there, but he'll let John do it. He gets a hat trick, but not enough. So John's just going to hit one bullseye here. We're going to move over to leg number 3. And Wisconsin's going to have a 2-0 lead. And there is a 2-0 lead for the Wisconsinites. See, John's name there says Pigworm. Apparently he got settled that by his dad was Pigworm, I guess, in their town. And Pilgrim and Pigworm are pretty close together. And I told him it could have been worse with Steve Dyker's last name. And he just laughed hysterically at that. Sorry, Steve, I had to tell the story. As only I could.
I just scared the bejeebies out of the security guy over there running over here.
Yeah?
Oh, man.
What happened there?
It's
like, why is that dad running?
Sprinting the most I've ever ran in my life, it felt like, at least in 5+ years.
Oh my gosh, you did that in public?
Yeah, right.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Bob Anderson.
My apologies there. Went and thanked the internet guy and all that good stuff. So showing our appreciation for helping us out.
Nice triple on dart number 3, even with it falling off for Mr. Jordan Witten. It is 2-0 Wisconsinites.
Hey, there we go.
Team Black Saddle. This is John Pilgrim.
It's crazy. It's 2 guys we've seen on the CSC Challenger Series.
Yeah, am I wrong, or was Matt a Booyah Cup player as well?
I can't recall.
I know the other 3 were.
Yeah, I can't recall. I mean, once we've done 2 of them now, and we've had I don't know how many people, but definitely a
John
good
just
amount.
popped on through our booth there as his dart came on in here.
Whoa.
Brandon Kessler, fantastic shot from the Midwest. As you just see there, boom goes the dynamite. Jeremy says all 4 were. Yep, I knew I was right. Here's Bob. Single 19 on dart number 1. Looking for a trip here. There's the trip. See, he's staying. And he gets another trip 19. Almost catches the dart, too. 7 marks there. Here's Jordan.
See what he can do here. Just going to attack these 20s, hoping for a triple here. Regain the lead? No. Into the 5.
Jordan has a good action.
Yeah.
Nice and simple. John, I don't know how he doesn't block his entire eye, his dominant eye, before he shoots that dart, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Watch this.
Instead of seeing him behind the gain screen of a G3, it's definitely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely takes it all the way back, lowers it just a little bit.
It's actually part of the reason why I don't throw to my eye line is because I don't like the feeling of blocking my my eye view, or the view that I have with both eyes. But for most people, it's the exact way to shoot. I'm just wrong. Brandon Kessler's going to try and point a lot of 18s after closing them, and now he's just going to potentially does not even close them. So an off round there for Brandon after following up a 9 mark. And here is Bob Anderson, wearing his patent Milwaukee Brewers hat again. He's going to, I think, just move down. I don't think he liked his own plan there. Oh, he stayed there, though, because he felt like he was obligated. Will, how you doing, bud?
Good.
Just sprinted through the whole...
I guess it helps if I have my mic on.
How
I'm
you
doing
doing,
good. Doing good. Can't complain. A little bit
Boom
tired.
goes
I think
the
we're both in that.
dynamite there for Jason Witten.
I think we're both a little
Jordan
tired.
Witten. Gosh dang it.
That's all right.
I knew it was wrong, too.
Like I said, we're both tired. We're both been a long week.
It was a long day yesterday.
It definitely was. I think we'll have a little bit shorter one today.
Here is Pigworm.
Chris Lim's pulling the male model next to us, I guess.
What'd you say to me?
I just said pulling the male model, changing all your outfits here. A 4 jersey day.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that we didn't have to do the
Teams.
team
Yeah.
the first day.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You have to do it for the first day?
No one else is.
Yeah, I didn't think you had to do it for the first day.
We've always, last year someone came up to us and said, hey, you need team shirts. Or it was a couple years ago. We had to go and luckily
Buy them. Yeah.
A to Z gave us some jerseys.
Oh, there you go.
But we didn't have the team jerseys for the first day.
Yeah, I think it's the finals day now is the only one that you need for. And
Yeah.
I've just been like, no, we're going to wear what we want. I'm just kidding. What are they going to do?
Hey, so let's talk about your outfit. Oh, are we going live?
Oh, I mean,
We've been live.
Talking right now.
Who's watching?
151 people.
151 people. 151 people watching. That means 151 people don't have to see the outfit this dude has on. Because unless you guys have live streamed that.
Yeah,
We have.
Oh, okay. You know
I'm
what?
not
you
afraid
guys-
of it.
Just kidding. Hey, he looks really cute.
Aw, thanks, Chris.
Yeah. So what's going on? What's on the lot? Who's on the stream right now? Who's on?
So this is the Wisconsinites of John Pilgrim, shooting right there. He's one of the CSE Challenger Series guys.
Okay.
Actually, all 4 of these guys played in the Booyah Cup for the Wisconsin team. This is Brandon Kessler, playing out of
Ladies and
Ohio.
gentlemen, we have a high-scoring game. We're only on the 17s, and we're at 700 points.
And it is only round 9 too.
We're at, wow, that's some that's some shooting, huh?
Yes, it's some
I'm
good.
glad they're not
some
in
good
our
darts.
pod. Shoot.
Yeah, that was just okay, though.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever won that, bunch of smucks.
They have good taste in clothing, though.
Do they?
Well, they said I look cute. Well, one of them did.
Regretful.
My new tagline is Chris Lim quotes. All right, he looks pretty cute, and then in the quotes.
So when you woke up today, like you were like, this is what I'm wearing?
Yes. No. When I woke up 2 weeks ago, I knew what I was wearing.
Oh, this was
on this
planned.
day. Yeah.
It wasn't a dare.
You can't not plan this out, right?
Okay. It wasn't like you didn't lose a bet? Or?
No, it's a who wears it best. A to Z Darts Hawaiian shirt day.
Dude, that's
And I went the extra step, obviously.
good thing there's no like little chimpanzees, monkeys around you. They'll be all over your body.
Well, I'm going to stay away from some zoos today.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Except for this one that's in this convention center.
Sorry, back to the stream.
Yeah, you be the professional one.
All right, let me get tuned into this so I can do some actual commentary. All right, here, let's see. Well, that's a good last
Gets the
dart,
point lead
you think?
back. All right, so right here, Chris.
We can share the seat. Let's share the seat. Come back over here.
So, Chris, Brandon needs to hit a lot of 16s. At any point, do you look at the 18s here, or are you thinking 16s all day, no matter how many I hit?
When it comes to like the team games, you definitely want to just load up, right? You want to make your team feel comfortable a little bit, because I mean singles, maybe I'll take that shot because I can live with it myself if I miss.
Okay.
But yeah, they're up 2 numbers right now. So I think loading up on the points there was the right shot, for sure. That's a big shot.
Yeah, good 6 mark there for Bob Anderson. He's going to load up on those points again. So just like you said, making your teammate feel a little bit more comfortable. So I think we're going to expect Jordan Witten here to just stay right here.
I don't think they can move from that until they have a comfortable lead, at least 4 marks lead, then take a shot.
So now if you're John here, do you take a shot at closing the 16s even with a small advantage?
My first dart with 2 numbers up is probably going to be at the 16, because if I hit it, then I can go 15 or back to points. The only other alternative would just be, there you go, that answers that. But it would be maybe take a shot at a triple until you hit a triple on points or something. But that was a great shot. Oh, missed a 15 there.
And he actually went points on dart number 2. So he did move over to just the 19s to point once before moving over to those 15s. Do you like that move?
I don't mind that move with 2 numbers up, going for the 15 and the point and then the 15 there, because they would have to hit a big 9 here.
Brandon more than capable of doing so. He gets 6 of them, gets the point lead back.
That's still a great shot. So now here they're going to have to go up there and hit a single at least.
So in this case, again, are you stabbing that 15 at any point in the team?
I'm not taking any risks at this point if I was them, right? So I'm going points just like he is. Those good shots. It was triple 19 first dart, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah, and so
this is a risky shot here now. So
he's thinking about what he should do here, smart, and he does throw the smart dart.
It was the right shot, I think, because you don't want to give a triple 15 would have given the shot, and there's already 2 marks on the 18, so definitely the right shot there.
For you guys that do not know, this gorgeous voice is Chris Lightning Lim joining us here in the booth.
Did someone ask who is that?
No. They all know who you are.
Oh, no.
But I was just doing that for something else.
Semi-decent guy. And Jeremy, don't lie. You like the sound of my voice, too.
Do you say it's a much better change from Will? Well, honestly, I like the fact that you're giving some good insight. I would have never thought team aspect different from singles in this type of situation.
I'm going to tell you what I would do right here before he shoots the dart. I would go 15. Just to, if my confidence is up, I'm going 15 first dart.
Yeah, speaking of tank match between you and Leonard, that's exactly what you were doing.
I love how you always bring that up.
Did you win?
Just...
Everybody got jokes.
It was an entertaining battle. You guys were throwing like 6-2s, 6-3s for the average overall in that match.
Yeah, it was good, man. Well, that's a big shot. That's a very big shot.
Yeah, do you know a lot about Brandon Kessler? Do you know him?
No, Brandon's
very
one
well?
of my guys, man.
Yeah, I figured so.
That was one of my original guys, man. That that and he's always just a killer on the board, man. So
Yeah.
Brandon shoots very well. Oh, this is a big dart here.
Huge.
Ron Otto says who? LOL. JK, what's up, Chris?
Who said that?
Ron Otto.
Oh, okay. Nice. What's up, man?
Oh, I love it. Congratulations on winning the International Challenge yesterday, bud.
That was I like winning,
right?
but when you win the International Challenge, it does something to you, man. Like
It's something about playing for your country.
It is, and we had a little Cinderella story of, I don't know if you guys know the situation. Maybe you guys talked about it a little bit, but I mean, they didn't. I guess two of our guys, or definitely one of them that I talked to Jeff Johnson. He said he didn't even get an email that he was on Team USA, so he had no idea.
Huh.
Wow.
Jeff Johnson he's from like the Midwest. He didn't even know he was playing, so he was like, dude, I would have been there. So anyways, we had to take one from the other team.
Yep.
Dustin was pretty passionate about playing with the guys that he was playing with, and afterwards he came and apologized. It was just like last minute decision, switch teams. It's no good for anyone.
Nobody likes change.
Right. So, but afterward, I mean, I guess on paper, you probably wouldn't have put our team to win that yesterday, because there's a lot of stacked teams.
You know what? I would agree that if you look at just the names themselves, right? Obviously, you're a huge name in darts, but the other three guys that you were with, compared to Soldier, Johnny Lackey, and those North Dakota guys that had been winning all weekend long to begin with, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they won the doubles the night before, right?
Right. Yeah. And they've just been dominant all weekend.
Dart, right? Yeah.
Ooh. Yep, there it is.
Do it. Well, that was a little bit of a comeback, right?
Yeah, it was a good hat trick there at the end. Brandon Kessler.
They were down the 2 numbers before, right?
Yep, and Kessler kind of dragged them back. Big hat trick from freshly Jordan Witten. His partner, man, get this, got married yesterday.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think he came
Cody
up.
Davidson.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, he came up and showed me his ring or something, and I was like, "Oh, congratulations!"
Yeah,
like, we got the drink, and I'm like, "Dude, already? You stressed out already?"
There you go.
Just got married, bro.
Hey, I do want to give a shout out to you as well. Your wife, Kathy, is amazing. She's super sweet. I got to meet her yesterday. Your 2 little girls, man. I'm a girl dad too, and I'm missing my girls right now. So Kathy was nice enough to let me hang out with your girls for a minute or two. Mila does some great magic.
Oh yeah,
that done it for you?
Oh boy, yeah,
dude.
The first time I showed her that, man, her eyes were like, "Oh my God, wow, where'd your thumb go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to your thumb if you act up."
Well, she's turned it around. She's gonna make a living doing that now.
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be cool. Come out here in Vegas. I'll come out here with her. I don't mind Vegas. But yeah, it was cool seeing the family, man. It was awesome to have them here.
Did someone yesterday in the chat said something about is your dad gonna be in Vegas?
He's actually out here right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's out here. He came out for Quinn's birthday.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday to Quinn. She got 7 days ago, 6 days ago?
Just turned 2 on last Wednesday.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Quinn.
And Kessler's team's putting some work in here, man. They came out strong on this one.
Actually, this is the Wisconsin team that's coming out strong. The Kessler team's on the bottom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm all tuned into what we're talking about.
Listen, we're having. This is the tough part, is having 2 different side conversations while also paying attention to the match.
Well, and also, Chris, you're normally playing. You normally back here commentating like that. So
well, I was walking, and then out my peripheral vision, I saw that yellow banana shirt, and I was just like, let me go see what that is. Oh, that's his shirt.
You dabbed me as I walked by and did not even change your facial expression. I think it's because you were playing. No, I think it was because you were playing and you were focused on that and didn't even pay attention to what I was wearing.
I was saving up all the jokes for the stream.
I did ask him about that. He was like, yeah, I didn't know if he was really serious or if everybody already made fun of him, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Both was the answer to that. Made fun of, but I make fun of myself more than anything.
Oh, this is going to be a big shot right here. Look at
Boom
that.
goes the dynamite for Scuba Steve.
The Niner.
As Sean says,
is that what
damn
they say
you,
on
Scuba
commentary?
Steve.
Huh?
Is that what they say on commentary?
What?
The Niner. No one says that?
Did I catch a niner in there?
The
What are
Niner.
you calling from, a walkie-talkie?
Hey, you guys, I'm not going to take dude, Will over here on his god dang knees, and I'm taking his seat, so I'm going to go ahead and pass the
He's
mic back.
commentating from there. It's nothing different.
Well, he commentates from his knees quite a bit.
Gosh dang it. And the table has turned.
The Niner. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Chris. Chris Slim, everybody.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
shoot
you
well,
joining
brother.
us.
Thanks so much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
good
it.
luck in the team event, buddy.
Thanks.
Kinda.
I know you don't mean it, and that's okay. I didn't wear it for your approval.
Hey, you know where that would go well with the PDC World Championships?
There you go.
You got to have like 6 other buddies that all wear the banana shirts.
Right. No, the best is a banana costume, and then reveal that I'm wearing this underneath.
Don't ever let anybody know what you're doing.
Hey, thanks, Chris. Shoot well, brother. All right, as the Wisconsin team takes out that one rather quickly, a Scuba and
Well, that was
and
fun.
Matt throwing a 4.5 and an 8.0 for Scuba Steve Diker.
That was fun.
8.0.
Gotta tell you,
Average.
that's a good average, and
That's
Nice to
decent,
have-
Scuba.
nice to have Chris join us for just a second there. and-
That's you know what? The cool part for me is obviously you're good with your analysis, but I know your analysis pretty well. To get a little bit of a different view on some things, like the team aspect of it, because you've never played the team event here. Right?
Yeah. Oh, and that's the thing too, is I know that was a great little session because I
Yeah.
know that Chris makes some dangerous moves when he's playing by himself.
Yep.
Not so much when he's playing on the team event, but he'll still do it, splashing in here and there, but he's playing smart when he needs to. So, exactly. I'm glad he decided, and I mean, we didn't even pull him in. He just decided, oh, I'll come
Yeah.
over here and
No,
give
he
it,
wanted
give
to
it a
make
go.
fun of the banana suit on air, and I mean like banana suit. I said banana suit, not birthday suit. Okay?
As we'll,
Carlos says, you've talked about it enough. We need to see the yellow jumpsuit, and I think that's why you pulled that up.
well, we're getting ready to do it right here. Let's see if we can do it. As it looks like we're getting ready again as Kessler gets started here. But yeah. There we go. We'll get that
Hey,
reverb out of the way.
Listen, this might be shocking, but this shirt is sponsored by USA Darts and Magic Wear.
You might
and
as well stand up too.
here you go, guys. First of all, let me suck in. All right, good.
Yep.
Boom goes that dynamite.
Somebody help me.
You like that leg there, bud?
Oh my
no, I'm
goodness. It's a little much, but you see what I deal with here.
kidding. No, he was
In
so
the booth?
upset because he knew that this was going to be a competition, and he knew as soon as he saw that outfit that it was over already. He's going to need to use props. He need to go shopping because he just looks like a dad on vacation. in
Carlos
Hawaii.
telling the truth here. You look like a tablecloth.
Oh yeah. Well,
Worse
that's
than
the fact
that.
that I'm built like a table.
Worse
That
than
helps. I'm going to be honest with you, Carlos.
Oh my Lord, this is just
I
atrocious.
look like a
isn't
car
it?
wrap that's really badly done. Yeah, I get it. I'm car sized. All right.
Well, we decided we wanted to have some fun here in Vegas. We went ahead and brought the Hawaiian shirts or fruity
Hawaiian.
shirts out. Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Yeah,
You
there
want some
we
Cool
go.
Whip?
Yeah, Cool Whip. Well, we definitely appreciate you guys
Dustin
joining
says put
us
it
here.
away.
Put it away.
Which one? There's many bushels.
We will
that
show
what
you
it's called,
guys
bushel?
our bushel. Yeah.
It's a bunch, isn't it? A banana
Yeah,
bunch.
banana
Uh,
bushel, banana bunch.
There's
whatever.
our live stream schedule for today. So if you want more action like you just saw, today we're starting here at 10 a.m. I believe they are in the second to last leg.
Some good comments coming in. I like to see that.
Eric says, "Don't go to the zoo with that on." Yep. Unfortunately, I'm in a zoo right now with this crowd.
This is great. Seeing
Cat.
all those ones come in.
There you go. Cat thinks it's so freaking sexy.
It does look like we got a Radikal back in play, so we'll keep it on there for right now. As we had some little laughter here.
Please wear that when y'all come out for the Father's Day Frenzy.
There we
So
go.
apparently I'm already invited to that too.
Apparently.
You're gonna have to hire me for all these things. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh man. Well, that's the thing. This is what we've already said before.
Yeah, this is the last leg here of this match. Jeremy's right. We got you going here, bud. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. We were just waiting for him to kind of
3-1 Wisconsin.
get figured out.
Yep.
Yep.
The Booyah Cup guys up 3-1. That's a tough team, man.
Yeah.
I know that they've won 3-2 and 4-1 in their other 2 matches, so they're throwing well today as well. We saw 8.0 from Steve Diker just last leg.
Well, that's the thing. Scoop Steve's the kind of guy that if he gets going, it can be tough to deal with. I mean, that whole team can't be.
Jeremy goes, whoa, 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 on me being invited. Fair enough. You do have a say in that. Sorry. Jeremy, have I mentioned that you look handsome today? I can't see him at all, obviously.
Jeremy's rocking the old beautiful stash at Booyah Cup.
Oh, yeah?
Let me tell you what, that thing was gorgeous. Even Scott Hanish was in there complimenting him.
Oh, you know it's good then.
You know it's beautiful if Scott Hanish is in the chat.
By the way, I did have one person stop me for a selfie.
Hey,
Scott Hanish.
Scott Hanish, of course. As Mike Maloney tunes in, some guy named Mike. Do we
Who's
know
that?
him?
Smash?
Some double guy that likes to.
He likes to shoot at doubles in cricket. All right, here we go. Joe says the outfit's fire, so I think there's a lot of people who enjoy it.
Well, I'm really upset Mike missed the outfit. He's going to have to search for that one.
Nah, it's all good.
Because that guy would be the first one to blow you up on Snapchat or Facebook or whatever.
Well, just going back and see it. Shiloh, this is the Radikal board.
This is F12 if you're wondering for Copy Sport. We do have capabilities to stream F10, F11, and F12. So there you are if you're looking at Copy Sport.
All right, let's see what Brandon Kessler can do. He's throwing very well in this match, and very well for what we've seen, and you're seeing it again. Boom goes the dynamite, Brandon Kessler.
You say it, and it will happen. He's throwing really well, and this is an entertaining match. I'm glad that we got the internet kind of resolved here so we can bring this back up for you.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's one of those things where you guys might not even have noticed for the most part. We do. It's our job to notice those types of things. And it's our job to bring you the best coverage that we possibly can, which is why we restarted the internet stream a little bit and got everything going.
Well, I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to kind of
That's why you're good at
stuff,
this.
and
that's why you're good at this, bud.
As we could tell, I think at dinner the other night when we had a minor issue, and the whole night at dinner I was just sitting there
and I knew that
about it. Yeah,
I knew that. That's why I can say all the stuff like, man, you gotta, it's gonna be fine. But I know that it didn't help.
Yeah. But hey, knock on wood, it's been going well for us here. Got all the problems fixed, and
yesterday, man. Again, I hate to stress this enough, man. Congratulations on over 1,600 people watching along with you at one time.
Hey, it's a testament to both of us here, as it takes two to
tango
here.
Well, it took 10 because those international guys helped out a lot.
Yeah, they really did, didn't they? And it goes to show, like, it wouldn't have been as good if we didn't have those quality of shots playing on the stream, putting in a good performance.
And those quality of character of guys.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's the thing. You saw the raw emotion afterwards when we pulled those guys in for an interview from Wes White, from Jake Smith, literally with a tear in his eye.
Guys.
Yeah, and I think you kind of even saw it from Dustin and Chris, where they knew how much it meant. And, I was almost in tears. And I don't know Wes White a lot, but I know of the situation at hand, and I even gave him a big old bear hug as well.
I knew the magnitude of the situation without knowing any part of the situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm very happy to be a small part in that. But congratulations to those 4 guys. They shot their butts off for that.
See a little help from this gentleman as he figures it out, as Graf unfortunately lost a dart there in this camouflage carpet.
It's almost over. All right, here is Scuba. Going to try and hit a lot of bowls. Scuba threw an 8.0 earlier.
Scuba Steve, damn you.
He did tell me that he's a little bit exhausted from us streaming matches where he loses. He would really like if there's one where he won. And he's already up 3-1 in this one, so you're welcome.
Hey, there we go.
So while he might not win this leg, which is looking very unlikely, Brandon Kessler goes 9 mark and then a hat trick to take it out. That is the class of player that he is. So for those Wisconsinites to get it 3-2 tells you a lot. Big victory there.
Yeah, that was a quality match. It was entertaining to watch. Kind of upset I didn't get that first leg or two, but
well,
back
that's all right,
here
bud.
to get it. I wanted to make sure
I got it.
we're all set up and good. As it looks like we may have a match coming on our G3 Fire here in just a second.
You think that's better or no?
That's a little bit better. Just roll them up. Just roll them up, you know?
All right, guys, I'm going to step off for a second. My wife is heading to the airport currently to leave on a flight back to Indiana, so
possibly.
Allegedly.
We'll knock on wood for that one, too.
Yes, absolutely. So see what
we'll see what we got coming up here for you next.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks
Stay
for
with
tuning
us.
in. Yeah, thanks for tuning in here for
And Carlos
NDA.
has a great question for you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and answer here. Just out of curiosity, why is it that the cameras on the boards can be used to hold on. Why is it that cameras on the boards can't be used to stream, giving you guys the ability to switch to any board, or has one thought of that yet? It's really, really tough because those cameras aren't really the best cameras per se when it comes to like streaming quality. That would be the issue there. It might be not the high definition coverage that we're used to bringing. For like the CSC Challenger series, that is actually done through like a couple dome cam security footage kind of style. So it's very tough to clock into all these boards, especially with internet and bandwidth. That's something you got to deal with. So keep that in mind. If we hooked up to all these boards, we would pull in a lot of internet usage, a lot of bandwidth. So that is another reason why we can't, unfortunately, do that. It'd be lovely. I wish we could, because then we could tap into every single board and always have a match coming for you. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just the circumstances there. So yeah, there's a little background information for you, Carlos. Hopefully that helps for you. Eric saying, best stream guys out there. Thank you for what you do. We definitely appreciate that, sir. That means a lot to us. We work hard on what we do here to try to give you the best coverage that we possibly can. And we just appreciate the viewership, because that is exactly why we do it. If we didn't have you guys viewing, we wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, Carlos, in a perfect world, it would be lovely, man. I think TOC, they've had a couple more than enough, but we do this 3 boards, which is a pretty good amount compared to other players, as it looks like we may have a San Diego Wisconsin battle coming up here on the Radikal board next, possibly. Looking forward to that one. We will see here. But yeah, before we get going any farther, I want to give a quick word to our sponsors and thank them. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick before we go any farther. Thanks for joining us here on USA Darts. We'll be right back with more streamed action from NDA Team Dart 2022. Thanks for joining us.
All right, guys. I am back. Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator for this last match today for our morning session. This is the last round of the round robin for our team, master team. Teams we got here.
That was Aaron. Just stepping to the line there with the headphones.
Aaron Jameson.
You
He is
got
playing
it.
with David Larson.
Yep.
Paul.
Saints?
Yep. And Ruben Herrera.
Yep.
This is Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben. Hitting
Quality
a nice
shot.
Hitting a nice little 9 this yesterday in the 0-1 singles.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
awesome.
a mentionable. Worth a couple mentions, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Then you got Steve Diker, Bob Anderson, John Pilgrim, and Matt Graff. And I don't know if you noticed yet, Matt Graff's follow-through is quite the interesting one. He, if you're looking at me, rolls his wrist like that.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that before? Like, have you seen like it's a very distinctive roll. Here it is, right here. Watch. You're not gonna believe it.
I haven't really
No,
seen that
I mean,
before.
It's the fact that he can make it so consistent. That's see it.
Oh, yeah.
Like he
Unique
doesn't have
finish
any
point.
type of almost a follow through at all.
Not to the
He
extent.
almost uses just his wrist.
Not to the extent of Maria,
No, it's definitely not an
Olay.
Olay.
but
But Marla was awesome with it. He says it works. So I hope he's not just listening to me.
that was funny. He said it
Just
works.
pops in and goes, it works. It's a different,
Yeah.
unique type of follow through. But you're right. He's right. It does work. And that was the part that I wanted to make sure I mentioned more than anything is that it works. And apparently there's some snitches out there. And we can
That
run
was a
by it again, but you know what they get.
I don't know what that Seth Rogen laugh was there, but that was terrible.
By the way, shout out to Barb again. She posted that picture from last night of
I
us.
saw that. Yeah, that was a lovely picture. Enjoyed
We were
that.
tickled to death, obviously, as you can tell by the picture of us.
Well, here we go. Scuba Steve Diker,
Which
leading
we
us
saw.
off.
Yeah, we saw him had an 8 average in one of the legs last match. That's pretty decent. You can't do a whole lot better than that, especially in a team. Here's Ruben. So Steve is actually thrown in the number 1 position for the black saddle.
And that is kind of the thing that we were wondering about is who's going to lead off for this Black Saddle team. I mean, you got so many big hitters. I think that Scuba's just been the one that's been hitting pretty well. I mean, he had a nice top 8 finish at Booyah Cup.
Yeah.
He also had a nice finish in the CSC Challenger Series.
Yeah, lost a heartbreaking 9-8 match to, I believe, Mr. Johnny Lackey.
Yeah, it's just a tough one. I mean,
Yeah, if you're going to lose someone, Johnny Lackey's a perfectly fine person to lose to.
yeah, exactly. Here's Dave. Let's see what Dave can do here. Got a steady throw. Really sturdy.
Yeah, David
Really
Larson.
relaxed.
And he gets a 5 mark there. And yeah, he just throws real easy.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's kind of that Raymond Van Barneveld top echelon.
little bit,
just really
yeah.
smooth, really nice.
Here's Scuba. Scuba is definitely left eye dominant.
Yeah, he goes well across the face, almost down to his goatee.
You know what's funny, though? I still have not asked him that yet,
About what?
if he's left eye dominant.
really?
If he knows it.
Some people don't even realize it when they do it, too.
You know
They
what?
just-
Actually, I think I did ask him about that, and he said, oh, really? Okay. So he obviously put a lot of thought into that.
Yep.
Here's Ruben Herrera. I mean, you want to talk about almost a textbook shot. Ruben, he rolls a touch. Like, it's a little bit, but, I mean, just very simple movement straight back and follows through nicely.
Ruben's one of those guys that plays a lot of steel and soft. Definitely does a lot of the both on the DPFL steel tour as well. Kind of does that season this year.
Sorry, I'm
No, you
distracted by having to restart my stuff here. Yeah, so Rick Hensey said, "Oh my God, that outfit looks amazing from far away, Sean. You could almost blend in into the carpet." It's very true. Might be part of my picture later on, by the way. And I said, I forgot I was on camera as I walked out there. So there you go. We got good afternoon from Green Bay, Wisconsin, from Ryan.
That's Steve Dykerland. It's also
All
some
4 of them?
weird
Oh, yeah.
green and yellow
Hey, listen.
Packer.
There's nothing wrong with green
thing.
and yellow. If anything, this is a Packers banana outfit.
There you go.
Alicia asked if we could run a split screen with this match and throw line. Unfortunately, we cannot. We do have the capabilities to show both matches. However, I think we're going to stay right here for the most part of this one.
Yeah, the thing about the split screen is it was a nice idea. It was nice to try that, but the
It's
unfortunate
tough on
thing,
mobile devices.
very tough, and most of your people actually watch on mobile unless they're able to screen mirror or watch on like a laptop. That's when it really looks a lot better. You can kind of focus on what's going on a little bit.
Right.
So we'll try to switch in between if we can, in between legs. But
Great 7 mark there from Bob Anderson. It is, again, another nice time to point out that all 4 of the Black Saddle team qualified for the Booyah Cup finale. All 4 of them.
all 4 of them.
And they're playing a team from San Diego, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right. San Diego. Remember that from last year when they had the big SD logo on their jerseys?
Ah, San Diego.
San Diego.
I'm not going to finish the rest of the Ron
Jogging?
Burgundy quote, but you know where I'm going.
Yeah, you want to go yogging?
No, I think you're wrong. I think it's Saint Diego.
Oh,
That can't be right.
no. No.
As we get the win there from Scuba and Bob in leg number 1. Up, and Bob shot a 6.0 in that one to Scuba's 5.0. So Scuba way down in that leg. I'm just kidding. Great darts from both players. Threw a 5.5 together. That's a pretty good average as a team.
Certainly is a tasty one.
This will be our first look at Aaron.
Taking just a second before gets going here. Here comes John Pilgrim.
You know what? I think that was Paul. Which is
Yeah, that was Paul.
Yeah, well, that's interesting because it should be Aaron going first, I believe, in this leg.
Huh.
Here is John Pilgrim. Yeah, Rick goes, yeah, terrible shooting. Jimmy asking us to go to the other match as well. You know, we want to actually also promote this team from San Diego.
Yeah,
We've seen the teams, I believe, on the other board.
the truth about it, guys, is whether you like it or not, everybody wants to watch one of these
They're
guys.
friends,
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth about it. There's some people that want to watch Wisconsin. There's some people that want to watch San Diego. There's some people that want to watch Silverline. There's some people that want to watch High Hatters.
Yep.
We get it. But unfortunately, you know, we'll do the best we can. We're switching in between them. But
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get a little bit of coverage of both.
yeah, exactly.
While they're in between legs and taking down all that stuff, we'll switch over. We have no problem doing that. Here's our first look at Matt Graff, who did make it a point to come to our booth to let us know that his shot, while unique, works. And I agree, as you should as well now. Great 5 mark. He makes it look smooth, too.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I am not joking. It took me that long to even notice it happening because his throw looked so smooth. His darts released beautifully. All right, here's Paul.
Paul wants to try to collect, not able to, as we hear him let out a big.
It's always
Sigh.
frustrating after the first darts in the trip 20.
Yep.
Here is John Pilgrim. John and I talked in between matches. He threw like He was on fire over on the G3, no pun intended, because it's a G3 a Daytona Fireboard. But he did not throw very well on this Radikal board. So he's probably going to get it together right now. Ooh, last start was in a 5. Well, we've seen a lot of North Dakota, too. Scott Donovan says, people want to watch all those. People should watch North Dakota, LOL. North Dakota, yeah, he couldn't mention all the different locations.
Yeah, but
he wanted to.
The thing is, there's so many quality shots in here when you're talking, upwards of 3,000, people here for darts. I mean, there's so many quality shots. I mean, shoot, last night in our singles Masters event, we had 104 players.
And we didn't watch a single one of the matches.
Because we had
Pink Ladies. And all levels. We got to see most of those finals. It was awesome.
Yeah. And you know what? Exactly. That was the thing about it. We did levels literally 1 through 10 last night.
I think we missed one final.
Yeah, we missed one. And I think it was level 9, and that was because
it was
we
very
were
late.
Literally beat.
Yep.
We just couldn't do it anymore.
But shout out to the team from Terre Haute for taking part in that final. I don't know if they were able to come out on top or not. I hope so.
Well, I do want to sadly say, and it kind of stinks saying it, Dayson got double dipped by Gates in that final last night.
He did.
Yeah, so Gates was
came
crowned
right
your 0-1 singles Masters division champion last night over Dayson Alberts of North Dakota.
Wow.
And let me tell you, that kid is, although he lost and he got double dipped, and I'm sure he's not happy about it.
Oh,
he's got a bright future at just 25 years young.
And today, he's probably going to be right here in the singles cricket tonight.
And
he's probably ready to win that one instead.
I got to tell you, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, as I saw him throw in some impressive numbers at that Booyah Cup in the Open division.
Well, and the maturity level on him is insanity. When you're the oldest of 17.
When he said that, I couldn't believe it. I said, what?
Yeah.
No way.
All right, here is Aaron. Aaron's been very solid. Both teams have been. All 4 of these players have very great shots. See him get a 4 mark on that. He was not happy. Ryan says it's his first time watching darts live on Facebook. Just finished the league in Green Bay last week. That's awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in with us. We love having you here. This is USA Darts Production. All right, here's Paul. Gets that trip 18 on dart number 2, but wires into the beds of the other 2 numbers, the 1 and the 4, so only a 3 mark. And John Pilgrim with a point lead. Gonna try and figure out what to do here. I think he made a mistake in the last match. If he throws his first dart at the 18 and hits a single, okay, he just went a different route that way. I like that move a lot more. Now he feels a little bit easier going at that 18, I think.
Well, how about John taking his time behind the Aki before he steps to it?
There goes the trip 18. Now he's going to look over at the 17, I believe. He really wanted all 9 of those. Here's Aaron. Big trip on dart number 1. Stays right there. Oh, only a 4 mark for Aaron. And here is Matt Graff. Another heck of a shot from the same area.
This is a great comment from Scott Donovan. He says, I'm just messing. I enjoy watching people toss from all areas and levels. Plus, I actually learned some things from you, Jens, when you mentioned certain throwing postures or techniques. And that's exactly what we try to do is not only do we try to bring you a professional style stream with that kind of input and that kind of stuff, but we also try to have fun doing it and give you those little tidbits of information that maybe you don't realize as a just a player of darts or just a viewer of darts, maybe giving you some input like
boom goes the dynamite there for our San Diego team.
Like our Matt Graff or stuff like that.
And you know what? Honestly, I get comments all the time from players that are like, oh my gosh, I watched myself for the first time throw watching the stream, and you're right, I don't follow through, or you're right, or thank you for saying the nice things about my throw, or whatever. And honestly, we're gonna tell you our opinion on things, but at the end of the day, it's just our opinion.
And speaking of which, I actually finally got to ask Chrissy Grimmel about that
Yes.
third dart deal yesterday, because I actually got to toss a few with her on the board and play a game. I just said, hey, I wanted to ask you about your third dart. Have you been working on your stance or whatever? And she goes, I haven't felt confident in my throw. And when I'm confident, I walk it forward. I really just, that leg goes out.
Interesting.
And she just said, I do some goofy stuff with that leg if I'm really confident. And even Lisa, said, if she's on fire, that leg will kick every so often.
So
she
there's
said, but
how
if
you
she's
know.
not, she won't do it.
There's how you know. As the Laughing Assassin is watching along here. Miss Tina Anderson from Indy is watching along with us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that share button for us. Hit that like button. This is our last match of the morning session.
I believe we're going to have, if this one concludes, we'll head on over to that High Hatters and other one as well. See a good one there for those two. We're going to head on over to our other board real quick just to take a view of that one. Hold on one second.
Boom goes the dynamite there with that dart as we head on over. Boom goes Wisconsinite, actually. That's another team from Wisconsin. That was Jerry Judnick, which, by the way, I'm happy that he came over to this match because I mentioned earlier it looked like Jerry was throwing bar darts or house darts. He is not. His darts actually are inscribed with Jerry in them.
Huh.
They're just gold, and he uses the old-style condors that are red, just straight red, so it looks a little bit bar dartish in his setup. And they are a lighter dart, too. But definitely way nicer than bar darts.
We are just getting started again on that other board, but we'll keep here for just a second.
Joe says, so lately I constantly have the feeling that I need to fix my dart throw, even change up darts to try and make my throws more consistent. Any advice? My advice is to do that. If that's the feeling that you have to get better, work with that. Try new things. But I will say this, don't always think that it can get better just by the equipment that you have or just by the
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Overall,
just spilling stuff back here in the commentary
making sure
booth.
everything's okay. Just make sure that you don't overdo it, if that makes sense. But just watch how good players throw. Practice some of those. Change the grip up. Make them small changes to start off with. It would be funnier, Derek, if his dart said Jeremy on there, just like the sheet did. I don't know why that was the case. Here's Sarge. Sarge, darn good at darts. Great darts there for Sarge. Nice 7 mark. Gets a little bit of a point lead. So we head back. This is Ian. So this is their second to last leg, I believe. No, this is the third leg. Charles, there are not any 13-inch board events this week. We definitely have 13-inch board events depending on the tournament. This tournament here, NDA Team Dart 2022, we utilize 3 different dartboards. So those G3 Fires are actually the only dartboards that do flip over to the other side for the 13-inch board naturally. So therefore, they're keeping it pretty steady today. As a left out gets a 6 mark as he is just left out of the trip 18 on dart number 3. Thank you, Richard, for responding back as well. Here's those darts that look a little bit similar to bar darts. See what I'm saying? Even with the gold, it almost has a brassy look to them, but they're not made out of bad materials, that's for sure. Sammy and Tanya Scruggs, we will be broadcasting singles tonight, starting right around 7, correct?
Yeah, I think our
Maybe
schedule
earlier?
says 7 p.m.
Yep.
Local time is when we're supposed to start. That way we won't catch the first couple rounds, but it allows us to kind of stay throughout the night and hopefully
Right.
catch a finals or 2. I'll tell you what, though, I will admit I'm ready for a little short break here. Maybe take a snoozer after yesterday's streams. It definitely was an eventful day, and we don't mind doing it, that's for sure. But
No, honestly, it's quite the opposite. We love being tired today.
yeah, I mean that's the thing about it.
I love the feeling of being tired today. I'm going to love the feeling of losing my voice on Thursday. Honestly, it's because if we're going to do this, I like to work hard. I want to do it the right way, and I know Will feels the exact same way to give you guys the best coverage we possibly can for as long as we can. It's why it kind of hits us in the feels a little bit more when we still get, the feedback in the negative realm about how often we're streaming. But we do our best, And
Yeah,
we do a very long time every day. Our contract's 8 hours, and we tend to go over that pretty much every time.
Yeah,
But, we love doing this.
we try to go at
That's
least.
why we go over it.
Yeah, we try to go at least 10 hours and make sure that it's worth it for these for the National Dart Association to have us out and to stream the event and all that. But there's no way we could go 14 hours, 15 hours plus every single day of this event. It's just we'd be dead. We'd be dead. And you guys want to enjoy or you guys want to have any really lengthy commentaries? It'd be more yawning as we're getting a couple in now. I apologize, but. Hiking that leg up. It's like they're
All right.
right in
This
those.
is Ian right here. Ian is very deliberate on getting that grip correct before he throws. And he gets the double 18 on the last dart. It's always a smart dart when you hit it.
Oh, isn't it?
And he got it. So regains control here. Left out's going to have to look at the 17s. We just saw him just miss a 9 mark last time up. And I feel like I jinxed him again. Yep, look at him. I like that. He's just settling down a little bit. And he does hit 4 of them. Not the point lead that he was looking for. Does open it up for Jerry to close out the 17s if he wants and also point the 20s. There goes the 17s. He's going to look at the 16s now. No, he does go back to the 20s. He did exactly what I thought I would do.
We got a 3-0 score line for the Wisconsin guys on the Radikal board, just to keep you aware. We're checking in on that one as we can.
And that's a really impressive score line because that San Diego team's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it is I knew this Wisconsin team was going to be really tough, especially when they've all in that CSC Challenger Series. I mean, they definitely get their cricket in.
Well, yeah. Oh, at least Scuba Steve and John.
Jeremy's saying, here come the excuses. Get out of here. Get out of here, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
oh, that's good.
you wouldn't have it any other way than
Oh, he knows
Little
that.
Stuart here,
You talk a
doing everything he
hard-working guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy is a firefighter. He owns a snowplow business up in Wisconsin, so you know he is busy with that
He
one.
works a lot doing that.
Then he does the usadartsproduction too, so yeah.
Shoot, his snowplow job's still going on probably.
Right. Potentially.
It's not out of snowplow season yet.
Exactly. Up there in Wisconsin, you never know.
And needs another single to get the point lead back. Does it? Hey, got the point lead back.
Well, you say
It forces at least a 7 mark really to take back control for Jerry.
well, you mentioned the sun. The pop tunes in too. I think Stuart Byrne is joining us as well, so shout out to him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've been seeing his name popping in and out. It's nice.
Jeremy said it's been done since the Cup, the snowplow business.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear.
60 degrees and sunny in Wisconsin today.
Hey, that's a good
There you
day.
go.
Tomorrow, the high in Vegas. Have you seen it? 64.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
A little bit
little
chillier,
bit chillier.
For everyone else, not for us.
yesterday was nice. It was like 76 here, so that was a nice one. May have to bring a light jacket out tomorrow.
Yeah, again today, the wind is the talk of today.
Yeah.
30-mile-per-hour winds with 50-mile-per-hour gusts, and my wife is still going out on a plane today, and so I'm not going to be too concerned at all. You're right.
I'd be grabbing some motion sickness pills if I was her.
Yeah.
Honestly, oh shoot, what was I just gonna say? Bite your tongue, Sean Green. Don't say that snow word.
Oh. Stuart Byrne, how are you? Thank you, sir, for tuning in with us. You said that's Dad?
I believe that's Dad. I think that's Dad. So I got to meet him at the Booyah Cup.
The last name, first name thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Spelled the same way, too.
Yep.
It's like when I meet a Sean, spelled S-E-A-N. Instant buddies.
Instant buddies. Instant buddies.
I think Left Eye is getting a little frustrated. What do you think?
We've all been there, I think. I think we've all been there.
And I think that was that was after a 7 mark. That's awesome. I love the reaction because, you know, it means a lot to these guys.
Sadly, sorry for that one if you're offended, but there's nothing we can do about that.
They couldn't hear the actual phrase or anything.
No big deal.
There you go. 2 to 4 inches of snow in northern Wesco for Wednesday.
Oh, no.
My bad, guys. That's my bad. Commentator's curse even happens with weather.
Blame him. Blame him. But, yeah, what I was saying about earlier with the wind and stuff, yeah, we kind of experienced some internet issues with our first little stream, so we do apologize for that one, having to refresh and bring you all back in here. But, yeah, we wanted to make sure we have the best stream possible, and you're only able to do that with good internet.
Couple hours,
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I mean, there's been no choppiness. We saw that choppiness and was wondering what exactly was going on. I think the wind, exactly right, Sean, was the issue.
Stuart says, taught Jeremy all I forgot.
All I forgot.
I love it. Bismarck, North Dakota is expecting 16 to 27 inches of snow still. Ugh. This snow talk is making me cold.
And you know, Dason will probably still be wearing shorts and
Oh,
sandals.
yeah. Slides with socks and shorts. Dresses like a 7th grade boy.
Why not?
So I love
Real
seeing
quick.
we got Tucson, Arizona from Linda Wells in here. Florida for Richard. As Jerry's going to try and put some damage in on the Bulls, and does so. 4 of them. Nicely done from Jerry.
Real quick, a little update. It looks like the Wisconsin boys are currently down 316 to 256 on this 4th leg.
Yep.
So just to give you a little refresher.
Sarge looking for 3 bowls here.
Big boy asking what level is this? These are both level 1s. No, Masters, sorry.
Yep, this is
yeah,
a Masters.
Masters. I forget they add that Masters on top of the level 1, so you go right for 1.
Yep.
You go right for 1.
Yeah, it's actually is a little bit easier on me for NDA because it is the exact same setup as Indiana State.
Yeah.
So there is Masters before there's level 1 there too. So it's easy for my mind, but definitely not for you, who honestly goes to 12 different tournaments every year and has 12 different types of setups.
That is the thing I've learned is you want to make sure you got your format right, because if you don't, most likely you're going to be wrong 99% of the time because you've had so many thrown at you.
Right.
You know?
And there's so many different options for different legs, different tournaments, different games.
Well, not only that, you got your, exactly. Awesome. You go to a tournament, and each level may be different.
Right. I mean, when we were in New York, when I was in New York, we literally had a guy we called B-level Jesus because he was throwing better than the A level, which was the top level players the entire time. And there's a big six mark there for Left Eye. Reed gains the point lead heavily. So now gives Sarge a little bit of a shot to go with the Bulls, but it all depends on what is done here by Jerry. Jerry no longer has winning darts. That's why that dart was so important from Left Eye. All Jerry can do is put it a little bit closer. Yep. 64 points down, so 3 Bulls. Sarge has a chance to go at the bullseyes if he wants to.
See what he can do here. 1, 2, 3, the bull. Can still do it here. Not anymore. Very deliberate throw.
Yes. Yes, it is. And that extra 16 is an extra bullseye. So,
now, just to let you know,
80-point lead. So he does need 2 double bulls and a double 16 to win this leg. Let us know. So just let you know.
So this High Haters or High Hatters team, however they want to go about it, they actually made a good run last year. I believe they finished top 4, top 3 in the Masters event.
Okay, there you go.
Team event, just to let you know.
It is left out. I've been saying left eye because he's throwing to his left eye, and so I'm just making that.
I think I have it written down. We'll see.
I'm just going to let you hang there.
You're good. I may not have got it all. Yeah, I think they actually finished.
You saw that brilliant move there from the Wisconsinites to close their 16s so that they don't have any options but to hit 3 bulls. But now there's no other options but for Jerry to do the same thing, and now he can't.
Yeah, I think they actually finished 4th or 3rd. The Open Masters Team Cricket, actually our defending champions are Anderson, Glaju, Gunville, and Lawrence. Ironically, I think that we knew that was coming.
Yep.
Second was the Emmys Army team, Ryan Olson, Big Dog, Dersh, and Kirshner. And I've only seen Kirshner and Olson in attendance, so I think that team isn't playing this year. And then Bull Shooter Saloon out of Milwaukee, which I know isn't here because Steve Hilger isn't here, or Garrett Rakowski. So
there's going to be some new 2s and 3s at least. And there's the double ball to win that leg as we head all over. Man, look at this battle back from the Wisconsinites.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wanted to take it on over here quickly because this is kind of dicey.
It has gotten a lot dicier, hasn't it?
It's your 4th
but only
leg,
3 bullseyes away for Paul. Let's see if Paul gets it. He's looking straight at it. One more.
Boom!
And he gets it. Big dart there. Otherwise, winning darts would have been in the hand of Matt Graff. And there you see it. 4-0 lead, or no, 3-1 now.
Yeah.
For South Dakota boys. And this could have big implications here on the last leg decider.
Yeah, it really could. I mean, I believe the Wisconsin boys are going to be pretty
set in stone on what
pretty
their
set
order.
in stone on making it to the next round. But yeah, you never know.
It's always good to talk about it just to make sure with all your partners. Hey, do we change it up? Do we stay the same? I think both teams are staying the same right here. Here's Scuba Steve. That's 1 hole into the double. Pretty good.
We'll keep it.
They
I
do
guess
play.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here for this one.
Holes. And Ruben drops out into the singles. So start there. Richard says we should tell him to change it to left eye instead of left out. I think the left out part is you're left out of everything and you're left-handed. So I think it's a double dig at him. Oh, it's a single dig if you like left-handed people. My dad's left-handed. I put up with it.
The old lefty.
All right, here's Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve Diker and company out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Playing for the Black Saddle.
Yeah, Black Saddle, a nice bar out of Wisconsin. We've seen on the CSC Challenger Series.
Yeah. One of our great partner bars for that. Or one
Also,
of the PPD's great partner bars.
worth mentioning, it's nice to see Wendy from Skybox yesterday and Daryl.
2 days ago now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, geez.
I know.
All meshes into one, it seems.
Absolute doll.
Oh, I got to tell you.
Wendy is, and
It
Daryl's.
wasn't 2 days. It was yesterday morning. It just was before that international challenge.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. That's how crazy it is, isn't it?
You're right.
They all blend in together, bud. Oh. 3 days of stream is one thing. A week of stream is another.
Yeah, and let's point this out, right? It's Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. A typical event for us, if we're doing broadcasting and streaming an event, is Thursday, maybe, but typically Friday through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So
and Friday later in the afternoon.
Right. So now we have Thursday, where we started all day, to now we are past that Sunday threshold that we usually typically do. So these next 3 days are bonus.
Yeah.
For us. So
well, that's the thing about it. It was, Thursday was setup day, and that literally takes all day, to set up everything.
Thanks for doing that entire thing by yourself.
Oh, shoot. That's just the norm. So I'd rather get it all set up and ready to rock.
You don't want me in your way, honestly, probably.
And then Friday morning, we started off real early and got her going with the stream, and we haven't stopped since. Well, we have had some breaks, but yeah, it's been pretty nonstop since.
Yeah. I believe this is also day. Well, let me do the math. Oh, it's also the 6th day out of 7 that I have been doing a live stream broadcast.
Yep. Yep, as you had your Tuesday night siege.
Monday and Wednesday for CSC.
Yeah.
Last week, and then we started on Friday morning.
Yep. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yep. Then Thursday was my travel day to Vegas.
Well, that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize is we will not have a CSC Challenger Series tonight. So those that are actually do you normally do the PPD or listen to us on there? Don't expect a stream this evening, and don't expect on Wednesday because we're still kind of traveling, getting back. But we will be right back at it next Monday, as it looks like. I think we got Kenny Doyle, Leonard Gates on the bill.
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be an exciting one.
Yeah, the 18th is going to be a good matchup, and I was able to actually talk to Kenny Doyle myself a little bit, and I just mentioned that a lot of people are excited for that matchup, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
And he literally opened. I think he opened up with you about strategy.
Yeah, yeah. He talked a little bit about it. I'm not going to disclose it so far.
Yeah,
but maybe disclose it on Monday night to you guys a little bit. See what I'm seeing, and if it's what coincides with what he's doing or not.
Well, this is what we ended up talking to. We got to see Brian Dennis as well as another CSC Challenger Series participant.
Talk about a nice dude.
Great guy. We talked to him about what we've noticed on the CSC is we're coming to realize is your strategy is ever changing in that CSC Challenger Series, and it can change dramatically in one match, let alone throughout the duration of the tournament.
Yep. As here is Ruben Herrera. Ruben, an absolutely fantastic shot out of San Diego. Gets a 6 mark there, so a little bit of a point lead. Well, we don't have a budget for a roadie yet, because Rick says, sounds like you guys need someone to drive all your equipment around these places and help set up.
Yeah, we actually.
But if FanDuel's listening and wants to offer us a sponsorship deal of like $20 million a year or something, we're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, exactly. We'd be more than willing to work that one out. But no, I think I'm the roadie, the production crew, and the commentator here.
Yes, which is honestly what impresses me most about you. I have 2 other partners that are with me pretty much every time.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. I cannot imagine you doing an entire tournament like this by yourself.
It can definitely be a
hats off
daunting
to you,
task.
buddy.
That's why I'm thrilled that you've joined me here for this one to provide some good quality commentary. Because without you, it'd be really dull, and I'd be hitting a brick wall about every single day, every hour on the hours.
Well, you know what? Honestly, this is so much fun for me, and the fact that you allowed me to be a part of it is honestly, thank you very much for doing that. It's you guys worked with me to make sure that I was able to get out here and everything, and it's been an absolute pleasure. So, thank you.
There's a nice triple from John Pilgrim on that 17. Goes up to the 18s afterwards.
Yeah, tries to steal the 18s there. Here's Paul. Paul's thrown some fantastic darts today. See if he can do it again. Yeah, Chris says not a fan of sideways scoring. Yeah, meaning the horizontal instead of the vertical.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's
Takes some seconds to get used to.
Yeah, and especially with our other 2 boards being a Phoenix and a G3,
Right.
having the up down kind of view, the vertical, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Radikal just being the different one, it definitely will throw you off there when you've been looking at the other 2 for a little while. And I mean, this is the thing that's made this thing, that makes this unique.
Great darts from Matt Graff there, sorry.
No, you're good. It caters to literally everyone, not just a certain area with a certain board. Everybody's got to play on all these boards throughout the duration of the tournament. It just depends on which one you get drawn on.
Yeah, and there's times where you get drawn on G3s back to back to back to back, and you're like, okay, great, because you're used to that board. And there's other times where you're getting drawn on the Radikal or the Phoenix back to back to back to back to back, and you're just learning how to read that screen. And that's okay too. Scuba's trying to take out those 16s. Now he's going to go back and point. He bailed on the 16 decision after the first start.
My apologies. I should have got onto these guys. Exit stage right beforehand, but that's okay.
Say it again.
I said I should have got onto these guys a little bit beforehand with the exit stage right instead of stage left. Then they block that board camera, but that's okay.
Well, you have the board a couple over, and they're kind of taking over that space right there. So
Exactly. I can't blame them at all.
Nope. Here is Ruben. Ruben's going to try and point a lot of those 16s.
And this is the thing, too, is if I would have went out there and told them that, it could very well have screwed up their form. It could, because they could be thinking about that in the back end.
A big 7 mark gets control of the leg again for Ruben Herrera. Big darts there.
Great darts indeed.
And yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
honestly.
it really can mess with you.
Rick says old school Valley boards were like that. Yes, they were. Those old school Valley boards. Only that was there was not a digital screen at all. It's light up little bulbs.
Last year we had those at this event. Unfortunately, they were supposed to be here this year, and they were doing some revamp setup and weren't able to with all the parts and stuff that they needed to get. So, yeah, unfortunately we didn't have those boards here. But luckily, Radikal, Phoenix, and Fire, the Arachnid company, brought some extra boards to fill that.
David with a great round there, kills the 15s, gets rid of them, and now have really taken control of this last leg decider to make it 3-2. And again, the implications for this leg might be big. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Look at this. Let's see what Pilgrim does. Small disadvantage. He's going to have to go all bulls. Like we said, this could be a big leg for San Diego if they can pull this off and kind of recover from the 3-0 that they were down after the first 3 legs.
Yeah, I will say this, though. For the most part, those guys have been really good about dodging the camera right there.
Oh, yeah. They're not getting close to it by any means.
Right.
It's just when they turn, they can kind of cover it up just a hair.
All right, let's see if Paul can take this out. No, he's going to point now. I like that move, honestly. The only problem is that winning darts are in the hand for Matt Graff, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's 2 numbers open.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got too much going on.
Yep, so that's exactly why that strategy was used. You don't want to give winning darts to your opponent.
Uh-huh. Well, trying to guarantee a second leg here instead of just coming up with the 1, because that 1 could possibly put you out.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to lose any matches 4-1 in the team event. That puts you way behind an 8-ball here. So Aaron's going to try and make it 3-2 victory, or defeat. Yes! Gets it done. And Jacob Meter, are you guys going to be streaming any PPD TOC Nationals next weekend? We are not. As far as I know, we have not been asked to do that remotely at all.
Yeah.
It was mentioned last time. I don't know if Nick is. We'll talk to him and get an answer for you instead of speculate on it.
Yeah,
we have not been asked yet. Let's say that.
We'll talk to Nick and we'll kind of see what his idea is to do there. I got to tell you, do I want to do it? I want some recovery breaks, but hey.
By the way, it's now 2-2, so I was way off anyway.
Oh, okay. Do we want to do it right now? We can say no because we're definitely tired.
However,
give us a couple days to recover here, and we'll be right back at it.
We won't want to not do things.
Yeah. Well, that's the tough thing, too, about going and doing these tournaments is, whether you're out on an event or I'm at an event, right when we get back Monday normally, we got that CSC Challenger Series that night. Wednesday, we got another one. And by the way, after this one's done, I think we're going to revamp and get right after another one.
I'm excited for that, honestly. As that will set up, I think, timeline-wise, pretty good for us for TOC in October.
And
where we will be.
Yeah, if you haven't heard that one yet, there you go. Nick Teixeira, Sean Green, Will Stuart. We'll be
My bad.
No, you're fine. We'll be at TOC this year, covering that tournament, USA Darts. We'll be bringing the streaming equipment, and we'll be setting up and covering that one from at least 3 boards. So,
yeah, it's gonna be
just
awesome.
like here.
We have some great, cool things in mind for that tournament too. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm already working on some things to kind of.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna burn that place to the ground with the 3 of us together for the first time.
That event's not even till October. We're already ramped for it. Over $2 million in payouts.
Yes, over $2 million in payouts for that event.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oop. Big 9 mark there. Sorry that we missed that.
What a start. Boom goes the dynamite for the Las Vegas, Nevada team. Taking on the Wisconsinites. From Merrill, Wisconsin, I believe. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate that, brother. Only a 2 mark there. This is the last leg of this round robin for this squad. Jeff McMahon asks, great stream, fellas. Question for you. How many dart players use earphones, and are there any events where it isn't allowed? I am not sure about TOC, but I believe that you cannot wear headphones at TOC. Is that correct?
I am not 100%, but I know that I think, I believe there may be a rule behind that. I think they're pretty strict about
I know that you can't in the PDC and the CDC, those the steel tip side of things, you will not see headphones typically from players at all. They might have earplugs in their ears, but that's about it. And those have to be hidden and not really quite visible. But I would say that there's maybe 5% of players wear headphones at any given tournament. There's positives and negatives for doing that. I don't, after having a partner that has used headphones a lot, I don't like having a partner that has headphones. I'll put up, like, it's fine with me, but I'd rather someone did not.
One's fine, I think, for me, but yeah, I think
I want to be able to
definitely-
communicate with my partner.
It's definitely difficult. I don't play with earphones in. I don't play with earbuds
Yeah,
in
I don't
ever. The reason behind that is because if you go to an event that you can't do it, why get used to it
It's
when you
going
can't?
to throw you off.
Yeah. Somebody that I do know that does do that a lot, Jules Van Doggen throws with headphones in.
Really?
And then he goes on the stage and plays. Could never do that.
Yeah,
Could
that's
never do it.
interesting.
Now, granted, it's different for the PDC players. Maybe they just don't care. Maybe Jules doesn't think about it like that. But yeah, something.
And
for
honestly,
ya.
you see most of our top lady players actually that we've seen this week use headphones. Abby Spot does. Chrissy Grimmel does as well, correct?
She does use some headphones. I don't know if she uses them while she actually is playing, but I think she.
Abby definitely does.
Yeah. While she's warming up, I did see that yesterday. Look at this. These guys are on a tear. These guys
Yeah,
are
they're-
exactly why they finished so high.
Yeah, they're
yesterday.
running through.
Or yesterday, last year.
This, and we saw this team from Wisconsin do well, and have been doing well. Oh wow, that board's getting kicked, or the camera's getting kicked a lot right now. The board shake was not part of that, but this for the 5th and final game, and Sarge gets it done. Ooh. Good match there, gents. We will see who we see tomorrow. A 6.33 is what, and of course, the visitors not throwing very well didn't help.
Look
They
at
might have
that.
been out of the thing by that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that one. They could have known that they were out of it. Look at that love, though. Nice to see that.
Yeah. It does look like the High Haters team is tied for first place right now.
There we go. Getting a little side info.
Master team is in 5th place. Well, actually, I don't know if this is actual, like, if it does the update on where people are where. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Well, it does look like the hall's kind of starting to vacate here.
Yeah, that means
Just a little bit.
maybe time for us to vacate.
Well, I
Just a
mean, we
second.
got some action here, but I think most of these matches have already rounded off.
They have, yeah.
They're just kind of hanging out. We do have some other ones going in the area, but this is the Masters level that we got thrown our way this morning. As you can kind of see, Travis Glajou and Marcus Lawrence there. That's kind of an interesting one. Playing on the Radikal, having some fun. I think that's just a warm-up little match there, as I don't see Don. Oh, yeah, there's Don.
Yeah.
I see him sitting there. Where's Chip is the question.
Chip's there as well, somewhere. But you know Chip, he's not close by. Or he's somewhere close by, but not going to be directly in the area too often.
Usually he's behind. There he is. He's behind him.
Yep.
I told you, he's going to be behind him. He likes being out of the way, and I think they're doing a lot of sitting because I think them boys are tired after yesterday's international challenge.
Well, yeah, as they should be.
See if we can get a little zoom in look. It may be tough to see this game screen here, so maybe
Yeah,
not
it's-
worthwhile, but
So I can see it a little bit actually. 209 from Marcus Lawrence and the North Dakota boys.
I
Sorry
think the
about
other
that.
guys are sitting on 100.
Yep, the other guys have 100.
Once again, this is your defending champions, by the way,
Yes.
this North Dakota team.
And we see Marcus just close out the 20s is all he did there.
I'm going to go work on that camera real quick so it's not bumping up and down. Hold on a
Yep.
second.
It's probably just people writing on the table.
Yep.
Unfortunately, when you block off a camera with tables, that become tables. And then it gets a little bit too close to one of the legs and it just kind of rattles it a little bit. Dagger Dan Taylor watching along. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Guys, make sure to hit that like button for us. Head on over to USA Darts Productions and hit that follow button. Hit that like button so you're notified every time that Will Stuart goes live with any other productions that he does. He does a lot of tournaments around the country. He has 12 of them on the docket for this year, and it's only April. So more to come from him. He does a great job with USA Darts Productions. I got to be honest, I'm quite impressed. I am Sean Green, typically of Indie Darts to the Point streaming. You can find us on Facebook as well if you'd like to. We have a Tuesday night show that we call The Siege. It's Steel Tip. So if you like that, I always do the play-by-play commentary every single time. So tune in, see some of that. And then, of course, Partners Promoting Darts. Will, Stuart, and I are the broadcast team, along with our great friend, Mr. Nick Teixeira, behind the scenes for the CSC Challenger Series on Monday and Wednesday nights. And that comes to you at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific on Mondays and Wednesdays. That is not happening tonight or Wednesday because Will and I are in Vegas. But we will be back next Monday for our King Seat match of Division I. Leonard Gates, Soldier, taking on Kenny Doyle, the defending champion of Division I from last year. And Kenny has lost a total of 6 legs so far in the CSC Challenger Series. So, dominant performance from both guys. So we'd like to stay busy even when we're not doing when we're not on the road again. But it's been an absolute pleasure to be here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed our coverage. Here is Travis Gladue. Looks like they're in the last leg deciders. I think all 4 guys are throwing here, but I'm not positive. And he gets a couple points on the 19s. Leaves the 16s open for his opponent. And here is Mr. Comer. Going to try and hit a lot of 16s. Oh, it's only 1-0?
Yep.
Wow. James asked how many has Gates lost. I know more than that. It's around 10, 15 legs probably total in the CSC Challenger Series. I'm not exactly positive.
Let me check.
It might not even have slid into the double digits yet, but I think it barely has. He, though, has been the most dominant average-wise, averaging a 5.65 currently in the CSC Challenger Series. Kenny Doyle is up to a 5.36, I believe. 13. He's lost 13. Dan Taylor was all right on it.
You already was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So there you go.
A little sidebar note, if you do want to, find out more information about the CSC Challenger Series, you can go on to dartstoc.com and get all those stats and information that we normally pull for those CSC Challenger
Go to
Series
major
matches.
tournaments and then click on CSC Cricket Singles or Cricket Singles Challenge, and that will bring you up all that information. And that is dartstoc.com. We've seen a lot of our CSC Challenger Series players this weekend. And this week, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet all of them. Well, most of them.
Most of them. Most of them. No, it's been a great week getting to meet so many people and lots of photos being thrown our way and asked for. So yeah, nice.
Yeah, well, we've been asking them for lots of photos and, and things like that. No, guys, all right, so here's my whole plan is to turn off my mic here. I'm going to try to walk through the venue without being stopped about my outfit. Over, under 4 times is going to be the over, under. What do you think?
I'm going to go under.
Okay.
Because I think they're just going to look at, that's Sean.
Yeah, good. I hope so. That's my whole plan. That's why my persona is what it is, which is Sean's going to do whatever Sean's going to do.
Exactly.
Which is craziness most of the time. But, guys, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your morning or afternoon, I guess, for some of you, maybe evenings, depending on the time. Yeah. And we'll be back at 7. I'll be back at 7. And we're going to keep it right here, right, though?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it right here. I'm going to let this match play out, and then we'll probably shut her down and get ready for our stream this evening just because most of our matches are already this is the final rounds for most of our matches. So what we're seeing is what we're seeing. We're not going to have any more matches thrown our way on the streaming board, I don't think, this morning. So like we said, we'll let this play out. We'll just kind of keep it as is so you can see the North Dakota boys go about their business here
Yeah,
versus their team. And
Travis Gledju just took out that one, so now it's 2-0 North Dakota boys.
Yeah, so we'll
But,
bring you.
thanks, guys.
Yeah, we'll bring you some more action later this evening with some commentary, some intense commentary for that 0-1 cricket action. Intense commentary. Intense. All righty. All righty, guys. Thanks for joining us here. We'll keep it right here for right now. And, yeah, thanks for joining us here. Appreciate it. So, alrighty, folks, I wanted to go ahead and leave you on that North Dakota match. Let them finish up. We'll get a little bit more streaming time. And we're going to go ahead and, of course, you can see the hall's kind of cleared out here. It looks like we've done with our round-robin matches for this morning. So appreciate you tuning in here. We're going to go ahead and cut the stream, and we'll be back with more streamed action tonight at 7 p.m. local time here on USA Darts and National Dart Association Facebook and YouTube pages. Thanks for joining us, folks. William Stewart here. Alongside me for the week has been Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. He'll be back with me at 7. Come join us, folks. We'll see you.